Living a wealthy, free life and becoming financially independent may seem like an unattainable goal for many of us. But what if we told you that you could become financially independent by following a few straightforward steps? This is precisely what J.L. Collins' book, The Simple Path to Wealth, aims to accomplish. The author of this book uses his personal experiences to give readers a clear and easy method for accumulating wealth. Today, we will break down 5 lessons from the simple path to wealth and show you how they can work for you. Ready? Let's do this. Number 1. Start early and be consistent. The significance of starting early and maintaining consistency with your savings and investments is one of the book's most important lessons. The earlier you begin, the longer your money has to grow and compound. Over time, this can result in large benefits and speed up your journey toward financial freedom. According to the author, compound interest is essential for accumulating money and establishing financial independence. Say, for example, that you begin investing $200 each month at the age of 25 and do so every month until you are 65. By the time you reach retirement age, you would have more than $1 million saved if your investments increase at an average yearly rate of 7%. Nevertheless, if you wait until you are 35 to begin investing, you will need to save more than $500 a month to achieve the same result. The distinction is obvious. Getting started early and maintaining consistency can significantly influence your financial future. To do this, set aside a percentage of your salary each month and put it into long-term investments. By consistently saving money, you will lay a solid foundation for your financial future, ensuring you have the means to reach your financial objectives. Number 2. Live frugally. Collins argues that living within your means is a prerequisite for achieving financial freedom. You may save more money this way and invest it for the future, which will eventually lead to a large wealth accumulation. But what does it really mean to live frugally? Simply put, it is spending less than you earn and practicing prudent financial management. One of the examples Collins provides in his book is reducing your housing expenses. Consider downsizing to a smaller, less costly home rather than purchasing a larger, more expensive one. This could help you attain your financial objectives more quickly by freeing up more money for investments and savings. Keeping your food costs low is another example of how to live frugally. Collins advises preparing meals in advance, making a list and sticking to it when grocery shopping, and eating at home more frequently rather than dining out. Doing this can save money on food. Collins also discusses the significance of lowering your transportation costs. Instead of driving a car, he advises seeking alternate forms of transportation, like biking or using public transportation. You can reduce your gas, insurance, and upkeep expenses by doing this. A quick reminder, if you've enjoyed the video so far, consider subscribing, as we frequently upload informative and educational videos. Let's continue. Number 3. Invest in low-cost index funds. The author states that using these low-cost index funds is an easy and practical strategy to accumulate money over time. Investing in low-cost index funds can minimize investment costs and increase profits. Many inexperienced investors frequently fall into the trap of picking particular stocks to outperform the market. Sadly, this method typically leads to disappointment and underperformance. Because of the stock market's unpredictability and volatility, it is challenging to determine which specific stocks will do well. Also, stock selection involves a lot of time and knowledge that most individuals lack. Yet, index funds provide a quick and efficient replacement for stock choosing. Index funds track the performance of a particular market index, like the S&P 500. When you buy in an index fund, you essentially invest in the entire stock market, which has historically produced impressive long-term returns. The fact that index funds have low expenses is their main benefit. Index funds, as opposed to actively managed mutual funds, have low management fees and expenditures, which can drastically lower your investment costs. This could significantly affect your long-term returns. Number 4. Avoid debt. The author argues that debt is a trap that can drastically damage your financial future and should be avoided. Instead, Collins recommends living frugally and conserving your money to generate wealth over time. Many of us are used to using debt to support our way of life. We might take out loans for things like cars, homes, or even to cover travel expenses. Yet, this strategy may result in a debt cycle that is challenging to escape. When you have debt, you must make payments that deplete your income, leaving you with less to put into savings and investments. The good news is that living within your means and avoiding debt is possible. You can prevent the need to incur debt by cutting back on your expenses. Collins advises, for instance, leading a thrifty lifestyle, which can help you lower your costs and build your savings. Saving money also allows you to create a financial cushion that will give you the assurance you need to handle unforeseen expenses without debt. Being aware of your spending is another method to stay out of debt. Collins believes that you can lower your spending and avoid the need for debt by emphasizing what's genuinely important in life and adopting minimalism. Create a budget, follow it, and resist spending money on unnecessary items. Finally, it's critical to establish a strategy for paying off any existing debt. This can be done by living frugally, paying off high-interest debt first, and automating your payments so you never miss a payment. You can relieve yourself of debt and regain control of your finances by following these steps. Number 5. Get FU money. After saving enough money to cover several months of expenses, you'll have freedom. The goal is freedom, flexibility, and options. Having the freedom to act however and whenever we like. This is the goal. J.L. Collins was able to stop worrying about his job stability and have more time to spend with his family as a result. If we live paycheck to paycheck, we will always feel trapped and scared. If we have enough money in our bank account, we may say F you to whatever circumstance we don't like. Here are some pointers for accumulating these emergency funds. Number 1. Try saving 50% of your income. It may seem impossible initially, but consider this. Aren't many of our necessities only nice conveniences that people might have lived without a century ago? Number 2. Consider the opportunity cost of purchases. When we spend $100 on a fun new toy, we are parting with that sum of money. Additionally, we forfeit all the profit that $100 could have generated if it had been invested. The opportunity cost refers to this. With the appropriate investment plan, our money may increase in value by a great amount. I hope that this video has provided valuable insight into J.L. Collins' book. The lessons he provides are essential for anyone looking to get started in investing and building wealth, regardless of age or level of experience. Be sure to take the time to reflect on these lessons and apply them as you create your own personal path toward financial freedom and stability. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you enjoyed this video.